So good morning friends. Today I am going to discuss very important topic, that is the plant meristem, its characteristic and its classification. Okay, this is oftenly examined all type of examination like NEET, the board examinations, and in the competitive examination also. Okay, so first of all we will learn the definition of the meristem. Okay, so meristem is a group of cells. Okay, so it is a group of cell with the ability of active cell division. Ability of active cell division. So what do you mean by active cell division? Active cell division means they are continuously dividing. Okay, so these cells, they will continuously divide to give rise to new tissue. Okay, so in the plants there are a bunch of cells that has ability to actively divide. Okay, so this division will result into giving rise to the new tissues. There are permanent tissue also that has in the plant that has lost its ability of continuous division and known as permanent tissue. Okay, so but in the present video we are talking about the meristem only. So the next step is characteristics. Okay, so what are the characteristics displayed by the meristem cells? Okay, so I will discuss that in the 5 step. First of all, they are living cell, that's why they have the ability to divide. Okay, they also have the thin walls, that is they are thin walled cells. Okay, the second characteristic is that they possess dense protoplasm. Okay, so the protoplasm is dense in the case of meristematic cells. Okay, the nuclei is visible and vacuole is present. Okay, the third characteristics of the plant meristematic cell is in their shape. Okay, so their shape, it can be spherical, polygonal or oval. Okay, the fourth characteristic of the plant meristem is in terms of their arrangement. So what kind of arrangement is shown by the plant meristematic cell? So they exhibit the compact arrangement. Okay, so compact arrangement means they lack the intercellular space. Okay, so due to the lack of the intercellular spaces, the cells, they are packed compactly. And the fifth characteristic is they are mostly found at the apex tissue. So they are found mainly at the root and shoot apex. Okay, so these are the five characteristics these are the five characteristics of the plant meristematic cells. Okay, so the next is there are two types of meristems. Okay, the primary and the secondary meristem. Okay, primary and the secondary meristem. So this classification is based on the origin. So based on origin, the meristem, they are characterized into primary meristem and the secondary meristem. Okay, so I already told you that there are two kind of meristem, that is the primary and the secondary meristem, and this classification is based on their origin. Okay, so the primary meristem, it is derived from embryonic tissue. Okay, whereas the secondary meristem, they are derived from the meristem of permanent cell. So they are derived from the meristem of the permanent cells. Okay, the second division is that the primary meristem, they play role in plant length growth. Okay, so the primary meristem, they lead to or results or lead to plant length growth. Okay, whereas the secondary meristem, it leads to increase in the girth. Okay, so it leads to girth growth. The third difference between the two is that the primary meristem, it is present at root and shoot apex. Okay, whereas they occur, the secondary meristem, they occur in the lateral position and appear after a certain stage of development. Okay, so the example of the primary meristems are protoderm, procambium and ground meristem. And the example for the secondary meristems are vascular cambium and the cambium. Okay, so these are the four differences between the primary and the secondary meristem. Okay, so after the division based on the origin, now we will discuss the meristem classification based on the cell division. Okay, so based on the cell division, okay, so the meristem, it can be classified into three. Okay, the first is mass meristem, the second is plate meristem, and the third one is the rib meristem. Okay, I will repeat it again, that based on the cell division, the meristem can be classified into three types. The first is mass meristem, the second is the plate meristem, and the third is the rib meristem. So the cell division occur in all planes, leading to the formation of cell mass and increase in the volume, and that kind of mass meristem is called. Okay, so here in the mass meristem, cell division occur in all planes. Okay, whereas in case of plate meristems, the cell division occur in two planes. Okay, which planes it is occur? It is occurring periclinal and anticlinal. Okay, and this leads to the formation of plate of cell. Okay, they will form a plate of cell. Okay, and the third is the rib meristem. Okay, so here cell division will occur in only one plane. Okay, occur in one plane. So either it can happen, the cell division, it can happen in the periclinal plane, or it can be anticlinal. Okay, and this will give rise to a row of cell, to form a row of cell. Okay, so I hope this is clear, that in the mass meristem there will be cell division occurring in the all planes. Okay, so this will lead to the formation of cell mass and increase in volume. Okay, increased volume. Okay, In case of the plate meristem, the cell division occur in two planes, that is the periclinal and anticlinal, and this division will lead to the formation of a plate of cell. Okay. In case of the rib meristem, either there will be periclinal division or there will be anticlinal division, and this will lead to the formation of the row of the cell. Okay. So the second point is the mass meristem, where it is found. Okay. So it can be found in cortex, pith, and early development of endosperm. Okay. Whereas the plate meristem, it is found in flat configured organs. Okay. So it is found in flat configured organ. Okay. Such as leaf. Whereas the rib meristem, it is found in the tissue with cylindrical formation. Okay. Such as cortex. So found in cylindrical form. Such as cortex. So next we will discuss about the meristem classification based on the position. Okay. So based on the position, the meristem again is classified into three types. Okay. So based on the position, the meristem is classified into three types. The first is apical meristem. The second is intercalary meristem. And the third is lateral meristem. Okay. So the apical meristem, it is present at root and shoot apex. Okay. Whereas the intercalary meristem, it is present at the internodes of leaf bases. Okay. So present at internodes of leaf bases. Whereas the lateral meristem, it is present at vascular and cork cambia. So vascular and cork cambia. Okay. The second is the rule. Okay. The apical meristem, it is responsible to increase plant length. So it leads to increase in plant length. Okay. Whereas the intercalary meristem, it helps in regeneration of tissue. Okay. So helps in regeneration of tissue. So I will give you the example. Suppose a grass is grazed by the cow. Okay. So that grass will regenerate after grazing, after being grazed, due to the presence of intercalary meristem. Okay. Now we will talk about the lateral meristem. It is responsible to the girth growth. So it leads to girth growth. Okay. So I will, just for your easy understanding, I will draw a diagram. Okay. So suppose this is a shoot end. Okay. Shoot apex. So the meristem present here will be the apical meristem. Okay. So when there will be active cell division in this region, then it will leads to the increase in the length. Okay. So the plant will grow in the length. The intercalary, they will be present here. Okay. So this is the intercalary meristem. So if the tissue here will be destroyed, then the new plant part will be regenerated from intercalary meristem. Okay, and the lateral meristem, they lie here. So the growth in due to the lateral meristem will be in this way. There will be an increase in the girth. Okay, so this is the location of lateral meristem. Okay, so I hope after watching this video, now we are very clear about what is the plant meristem, what are their characteristics and their classification based on their origin, plane of cell division and position. Thank you for watching the video.